Hey y'all, it's Plant Papa here. So we are in day 3 and we are heading down the trail. Just left our campground at Lake Morena. Nice spot, I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for overnight. It's got hot showers, fire pits, and it's only $5 a night, $2 for a shower. So day 3, we are on our way. See you soon. So you can see in the background there, Lake Morena. That's where I've come from. I've walked, I don't know, maybe 2.1 miles since leaving camp. It's going pretty good. It's not too uphill today, so at least not so far. So I'm about 3 miles up the trail, and I thought I would stop here. There's a nice, beautiful spot here at Lake Morena. Here's some kind of canal joining them. Beautiful spot up here. A little bit of a breeze, which is nice because I'm hot. Good day for hiking. Nice flat surface for the most part right now. And sandy, so it's kind of cushy, which is kind of nice on the feet actually. But trucking along here. Probably do I think we're probably going to do around 12 miles today, but that remains to be seen. First 2 were a lot more difficult than I thought they would be. I'm feeling pretty good. I lessened my pack weight probably by a couple of pounds this morning. So we'll see. Keep on hiking. There are times that people stay here. Right underneath the bridge. I would imagine it'd be kind of loud. Wouldn't be my first choice. There's one nasty big beetle. Yikes. Quite a bit of sagebrush in here. Actually smells really nice. Love the smell of sage. So I was getting a little bit low on water, and someone told me if I came down into this canyon, there'd be these beautiful waterfalls and fresh flowing water. So there it is, man. It was definitely worth coming down to see this. It's quite nice. This is around the 28.5 mile mark. I had to go through this to get to those falls. It's not exactly a trail, but it was worth it. Those falls are beautiful. So this is our first water crossing of any major significance. Teresa went across that log right there. And check out all that watercress. You can eat this. You only have to be careful about what the source of the water is, so that yeah, you don't get sick from some waterborne thing. But as long as you're confident about the water, that is one big salad. As I was walking down the trail, I noticed there appears to be, I believe this is called HENBIT. It is definitely edible. So here's my current view from outside the front of my tent. I kind of got desperate today. I was trying to make it to a certain campground and I just didn't feel up to it. So first spot I found, I took it. It's not the greatest. The views are alright though. And there's some mountains way over there and beside me. So this is home for tonight. Cooking myself a little dinner. Yummy. So here was my home last night. Actually wasn't too bad because there was plenty of trees around me and it was very, very windy. This was a great little spot just because I was basically completely surrounded by trees. It wasn't the flattest surface, but overall not too bad. This is day 4. We have a big storm moving in on Saturday afternoon, so I'll probably be staying at Mount Laguna at their lodge. Hopefully I can get a spot there, and hopefully that's where I'll get some internet and be able to upload videos and all the rest that needs to be done, catch up on a few things, maybe even do some laundry. But here we are, day 4, and so far so good. About 32 miles in, not averaging as many miles as I would like, but it's another fine day out, just a bit breezy. My goal is to average 20 miles a day eventually, but right now I've done 2 10s and a 12, so Mount Laguna is only another 8 miles or something, 10 miles, so that's where I'll be going tonight. See you soon. So it looks like the Pacific Crest Trail Association has sent a crew through here. This has all been trimmed back. You can still smell the greens. So nice to see, because there was a couple sections back there where I'm like, man, we were pretty much bushwhacking trying to get through some of that stuff. This has been cleared quite nicely. Good to see. Thank you, Pacific Crest Trail Association. Trying to get as much as I can, make sure there's no floaties in there. It's a little murky, but it'll do. We now have come out of the more deserty portion, and now we have come into this forested area of pine trees, and it's actually kind of nice, more of what I'm used to from my home country. Well, there it is, my first patch of snow. Wasn't really looking forward to seeing any of that just yet. So yeah, now the storm that's coming tonight is apparently gonna have heavy snow at times, so that's going to be just great. But I guess I'll just have to suck it up. I signed up for this, actually. How strange was that? So tonight I'm staying at this tiny house block. It also has this French-American Pine House Cafe and Tavern. So I had dinner here. It was quite good. And so yeah, this is day number 4, and back in there is my campsite, which is a little trailer that I'll be staying in. And here is the restaurant. A lot of people are actually going to be staying inside the restaurant and even sleeping on the floor because the demand is getting crazy with the storm that's coming. Me and a few other guys have rented this little shack. It's basically a trailer, but it's got a lower bunk, a mid bunk, and an upper bunk. So this is going to keep us out of the snow and rain for the next day. And then I've also got a lodge that I'll be staying at on Saturday night. But this is pretty much the end of day 4. We are now in Mount Laguna, and this will be our arrangement for basically weathering the storm. Here's the outside of the shack, and that is where I'm staying tonight. Isn't that beautiful? We got a whole bunch in here. There's a whole bunch of tiny houses in here. Got laundry facilities. When there's a big snowstorm coming, that's all a guy needs. Well, here's our reality for today. Pretty much a snowstorm starting to accumulate, and we are stuck here for a day or two, unfortunately. It's the way she goes. Good morning. So it's day 5 and we are in a very rainy Mount Laguna. It's pretty cold, pretty windy, pretty wet, so we're just hanging out here for the day. I'm about to do some laundry, and so yeah, it's probably not going to be a whole lot on day 5 happening, but give me a chance to catch up on some laundry and other things, do some video updating and editing, and so yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Day 5, kind of crappy out, but we'll get through it. That's where I stayed last night. Now, the laundry room. Well, good evening. It's day 5 and it's about 10 o'clock in the evening. Just wrapping up pretty much a non-eventful day. I stayed in a tiny house last night, and tonight I'm in this hotel room lodge. It's not too bad. I mean, there's a fireplace, TV, you know, whatever you gotta have to get by. So, you know, it's been a couple of days. We've been able to do laundry, shower, and just kind of not really much we can do. We're socked in by snow, and that's just the way it goes. So tonight we'll be in this the Mount Laguna Lodge, and then tomorrow I'll be back where I was at those tiny houses, and we have to do probably another night stay there. So it's basically going to be 2 days of nothing. We are not making any mileage. Kind of sucks because my original plan was to have a lot more miles than we currently have. I mean, we're day 5 and we have 42 miles. That's just not really good enough, but what are you gonna do? You can't control the weather, so it is what it is. But anyways, that's a wrap for day 5. Tomorrow starts a new day 6. We'll see you then. Bye-bye. Good evening, everyone. It is day 6, and yes, it is the evening. We are still in Mount Laguna. Day 6 and only 42 miles, so it's not very good. But there's nothing we can do about it. The snow just keeps falling, and it's supposed to stop tonight. So, didn't do any filming today. I did a lot of, you know, uploading of videos and stuff what else are you gonna do? I guess it allowed me to get caught up on a few things, but we're hoping to head out tomorrow morning, and things are supposed to get better, so we'll see. I sure hope so, because this is not part of my plan. I had no intentions of taking 2 days off after 42 miles. Like, it's just, I feel like I'm just wasting time, but it is what it is. So day 6, nothing really to report. Today Well, actually, let me just turn the camera around. I want to show you something. So tonight, I will be staying in this pine house. It's actually the restaurant. And over here in the restaurant, they're going to push all the tables aside. And they're going to allow, I don't know, about 20 of us to sleep on the floor because there's no other accommodations around here. It's a very small town and everything is booked up. So that's where I'm going to be tonight, sleeping on the floor, but it beats being outside. This is home sweet home for tonight. Very nice of the restaurant to do this for us all. As you can see, there's lots of people getting ready to sleep in the restaurant. A bunch more behind the tree here. It's nice and cozy. Nice little fireplace. Beautiful. But that's home sweet home. How sweet is that? See you day 7. Well, good morning. We are on day 7. As you can see behind me, she's pretty snowy out there. Still a little chilly. I can see my breath. So yeah, this is where we stayed last night, and this is a great place. The owners of this place are very accommodating. They are PCT hiker friendly for sure. And if you gotta stay anywhere, this is the place. They have, let me just show you their sign here. So the actual restaurant, as you can see, is the French American Pine House Cafe and Tavern. Good food, and they actually let us sleep on the floor last night because there was no accommodations left in the town. I mean, they just pushed all the tables aside and let everybody bunk in there. Basically, it was fantastic. But yes, I would highly recommend if you have to come through Mount Laguna, this is definitely the place to come. So we're getting on the trail fairly quick here in about the next 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm actually really looking forward to getting out there because we have been stranded here for 2 days. And as per usual, I'm one of the last to leave. So that's the way she goes. Anyways, we'll be heading that way. See you on the trail. Bye for now. So we are off and running. We are heading up the road to the trail. And as you can see, it's still a fairly wintry landscape. Fun times.